Hey everyone, I'm back. Yo, shout out True Juice, TJ, Organic Juice Bar in Grants Pass, Oregon. Stop by, check it out. Feel the vibe, become part of the tribe. In this video, I want to talk about community and something that the owner of True Juice, Chris Walker, put me onto. And he said something one time that really impacted me, and I wanted to share it with all of you, and hopefully it resonates, because for me it definitely resonated, and it still crosses my mind frequently. And basically what he said about community is, when you become involved in a community and you start participating and becoming known and just showing up and being involved, it helps you grow and it keeps you accountable, because you have to keep showing up again and again as the person you are, and showing up for yourself and others, continually bettering yourself, and basically just doing what you say. Like, when you become part of a community, especially like True Juice or any community really, you could apply it to your work or your friends group or anywhere that you frequent. People know you, and people get to know you, and they start learning about you and who you are and how you operate and your values and how you hold yourself, which then in turn makes you continue to show up as that person, or however you are. Not to say that it'll hold you back. I mean, it could, depending on what kind of community it is or how you carry yourself and what kind of path you're on. But the way that Chris really put it into perspective for me was, when you're a part of the community and you're trying to help and you're volunteering and you're going out of your way to do favors for people, or you're just showing up raw, uncut, who you are, your flaws and all, then it really just helps you become better. It helps you get to that next level, and it helps you stay accountable, because you can only hold an act for so long, whether that's at your job or in a relationship, friendship, somewhere you frequent, or like I said, in a community. You can only hold up an act for so long. So being continually part of a group or a tribe or a village or a community or whatever it is, it really helps you, because you can only act for so long until the real you comes out. Or maybe not the real you, but the more frequent you. Because if you only see somebody once in a while, you can put on a face, you can put on a mask, you can put on whatever facade externally that you want to perceive or to exude, and how you want to be perceived. But when you keep showing up day after day consistently, then people get to see you more as you are. They get to see the ups, the downs, when you look good, when you look bad, when you're feeling good, when you're feeling bad. And yeah, Chris, if you're watching this, thank you, man. I love you so much. You're my best homie, bro. And you've helped me grow so much. So, again, shout out to True Juice, Chris Walker, also Bryce Timberlake, and the whole True Juice community, really. But, of course, those are the day ones. So Got to shout them out by name. But mad love for all of you guys. And just being a part of that community has really helped me grow, because I've had to show up every day as I am. Good mood, bad mood, you know, excited and energetic, or just down, not feeling too good. So, yeah, if you're not, you know, if you're just isolated in your house, or you're isolated, you just work your 9 to 5, you go to work, you come home, and you're not really part of any community, it's very easy to just kind of live in your head and not really be on track, so to speak. And this is all from my perspective. You know, like I said, this channel is all about life from my perspective, and hopefully by me sharing, some of you will resonate or get something out of these videos, because like I said before, for me, YouTube has been essential for my growth, like completely essential. I would not be who I am today without YouTube and the people on it. It's not just YouTube, it's the people on it. So it's amazing. It's amazing, and hopefully I can be that for someone else, because for me, there were many different creators on YouTube who were creating when I still wasn't ready yet, and they helped me become who I am and get to the point now where I am finally putting out videos and just not even caring. Because, you know, if you're on a fence, or if you're on the fence and you're really introverted, and you're really just, you've got your routine where you don't really socialize, you don't really do anything, I really would recommend you to get involved with something, whether it's like a club, or it's a group, sports, or a book club, or, you know, just walking with people. Or like, for instance, with me, with True Juice, you know, I try to be involved in many different ways, but I would say the main way I get involved is through Positive Fitness. So every Wednesday night, they have a Positive Fitness night where basically you just go there and you work out in the back room with a bunch of other people, and you all just give it 110%. You don't care what you look like. You don't care, you know, how many reps you can do. You just go there, you show up week after week, and the goal is to be a part of the community and to get stronger. So if you have the opportunity to do that, then definitely do it. And so, like, for me, this is kind of a good point. For me to even find that, I just had to go out on my own, which there'll probably be more videos on that, but I just had to go out on my own and find this place. Like, nobody told me about it. Nobody, yeah, it was just the Most High, you know, the Most High led me there. And that was because I took the leap of faith and left the nest and left my comfort zone, and just went there and saw that they had activities and started attending them. I said, you know what? I like the vibe. This place resonates. It's in alignment with where I am on my journey and who I am and my values. So let me keep showing up. Let me keep showing up for myself and to be part of this community. So again, True Juice, I love you. I love all of you. So grateful. But yeah, so maybe for you that would look like going to your local juice bar. Maybe for you that would look like getting on Facebook and typing in your city groups, or hiking groups, or knitting groups, or, you know, whatever, even you know, religious groups like church, or I'm sure there's all kinds of other things going on that you really just, you kind of have to search a little bit, and you'll be shown. So yeah, I know I've grown a lot since becoming part of this community. Not just physically, because like I said, I mainly go to, you know, there's no excuses. I go to Positive Fitness no matter what. If I have to get off, if I'm running late, unless there's something serious going on, I don't miss it. And I'm trying to get more involved with the men's group, which is every Tuesday night, and it's free. All of those are free. You just show up and you're your authentic self. And if you happen to buy a juice or a bowl because it's a cafe, if you buy something, great, support True Juice. Or if you want to donate, that's wonderful. But the fact that Chris Walker and True Juice offers these free events for people like me or people like you to just go to and participate and contribute and help find yourself and help others, it's a blessing. It truly is a blessing. And in my life, it's made such a difference. So back to community and consistency and what Chris said to me, it's really true. As you start getting more involved with the community, as you start showing up more, there will be more opportunities presented where you can contribute more and where people may need your help, and it helps you further yourself on your journey. And like I said, by just showing up, the act is dropped. I'd be lying if I said there was no act when I first showed up. And it's not even consciously, it's subconsciously. I feel like, this is my perspective along our journey, we have like our egoic mind who thinks we need to look a certain way, we need to act a certain way, we need to be like perfect all the time before we go anywhere, before we do anything. And of course, the first few times I went there, I was wearing like collared stuff, or I was just dressing nicer than whatever. But now I'm like, no, I'm going there as myself. It doesn't matter what I wear. The people that know me, and yeah. So that kind of brings me to my next point, is it's not always about how you look. Like, yeah, it might be nicer to trim yourself or whatever. Yeah, of course, that's nice, but it's not necessarily essential, because who you are is going to shine through your looks. And that just gave me a little chill right there just saying it, because I'm so grateful for making this video. But yeah, who you are, it shines through what you look like. So it really doesn't matter what you look like. Just get involved, keep going, and the more consistently you go, the more you're going to become your greatest version. And I've noticed that on my journey. Like I said, not just physically being involved in positive fitness, I've become stronger, but mentally and spiritually, I've grown so much being a part of that community, because I've had to show up even when I didn't want to. Even on those days when I'm tired, I'm at work and I'm going straight to True Juice to work out, or straight to an event, or to men's group, or I'm going straight from work to these events. So I'm in my work clothes, I'm dirty, I want to go home, I want to eat, I want to shower, I want to, you know what I mean? But there's something higher than that. When you are involved with a community, you have a deeper calling, you have a deeper sense of responsibility that you have to attend. And by going there, you further develop yourself. And you keep the consistency going, because it's so easy. This is kind of another point, is it's so easy to let your mind talk you out of doing something and say, you know what, no, I've gone this week, I've gone that week. Like, not this week, I can skip this week, I'll be fine, everyone will understand. And yeah, you're right, everybody would understand, and you could, like, if you had to, you definitely could. But it is a very slippery slope when you let your mind talk you out of something, and you don't go this week or this day, and then the next day or the next week, and then it becomes a habit. So I'm gonna make a whole nother video on habits, because I'm just trying to share my experience, what's helped me, and kind of just let it come through me. So yeah, go out there, try to find a community to become a part of, or let it find you, and just make yourself available for it to find you. Maybe just start talking about random things with people. You know, you're at the bookstore, you see somebody looking at a book you've read, or you see somebody looking in a section that you like, you see a book right in front of them. Hey, you know what? Have you seen that one? Like, who knows? Or you're at the gym, you know, a lot of people are going to the big gyms nowadays. You start going to the gym, you're like, hey, you know what? You know, I would like a workout buddy. I would like, as I call it, I forget what it's from. It's from, I think it's from South Park or something. I don't know where it's from, and I'm not promoting that show at all. I'm just trying to remember in my brain. I think it was Accountability Buddy or something like that. And it's like your buddy who holds you accountable. And that's like a small community in and of itself. So yeah, you definitely want to find something that's going to hold you accountable, because if it's just you versus you, a lot of the time it's easy to let your mind talk you out of things or talk you into things. Whereas if you have a community of people and you can kind of run something by them, or you know for a fact that if you did what you would do behind closed doors in front of them or around them and they wouldn't approve of it, then, you know, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. You know, whatever that might be. Maybe eating toxic food or watching toxic things, which I'm going to make another video on that. But yeah, community. It's important. Even in this time, this trippy time in 2025 we're living in, where the powers that be want to kind of isolate us into our own rooms or our own apartments or our own, you know, everyone's spread out, kind of doing their own thing, not really part of a community. Be different. Get out there, get in nature, get in the sunshine, or even if it's not sunny, just being in nature and breathing the fresh air and talking to other people who are on the same frequency, who you can consistently be around, is going to help you. Because at least for me, I'm kind of a loner. You know, I'm, at least traditionally, in my experience in my life, I've kind of been a loner, where I'm like, I can do things on my own. Like I try to be resourceful to the point where I don't need anyone's help. But sometimes it's good. It's good to be part of a group where sometimes you're able to get help from others, or if you are that resourceful, then you're going to be very helpful to others. They're going to be looking to you for help. And that's kind of the way I see it now, is maybe I'm not supposed to be alone doing everything by myself. Maybe I am supposed to be part of a group or a community where I can help and I can lend a hand, because everyone's got their own positives and negatives and strengths and weaknesses, and some people may have weaknesses that you have strengths, and when you get involved, then you're like, oh yeah, dude, that's nothing. I can do that in 2 seconds. Whereas to somebody, they've been searching, or they've been needing, or they need that, and for them, they can't do it themselves. So you would be a blessing. And I think that's how the Most High works through us, is our strengths and our weaknesses, because He'll bless others through you, just like how you get blessed through others. And on that note, I'm going to end this video. So peace, love, unity, and respect to all of you. Thank you for checking out this video. Feel free to comment down below. Let me know if you're involved in a community, like what kind it is, or if you're not, maybe, you know what, maybe you guys down below could kind of, you know, get involved with each other, link up, and that would be amazing. So yeah, let me know if anything resonated with you in this video, if anything stuck out, or if you have any quotes of your own, please put them down below, because like I said, I want this channel, and I want to start a community with this channel. I want us all to come together and learn from each other, and, you know, if people are local to each other, then they can, you know, kind of meet up on their own, or or maybe we'll start a group chat online, and everybody who's on a similar frequency, who's like-minded, can kind of get into it with each other. But yeah, anything you feel to post, please do. Comment down below, because it might change my life. It might inspire a whole video or multiple videos, or it might help somebody else. It might change their perspective. Because like I said, when Chris Walker said that to me, it really resonated with me. It really kind of awoke something within me where I'm like, you know what? That's so true. You know, community keeps you consistent, and community keeps you present and evolving and accountable. Community keeps you accountable, because something else he said is when you're part of a community, everybody knows you and whatnot. You can't go around doing crazy stuff. Like, you can't start acting wild. You know, you can, but you have a reputation then. You have a reputation in that community for what you do and who you are, and it keeps you being your best self. It keeps you on track with becoming your greatest version. So, all right, love you all. Have a great rest of your day. Later.